Hello and welcome to this Warhammer 40,000 battle report. Today we have a elite Space Marine list in a Vanguard detachment going against a very large Guard detachment, which is a battalion I believe. So we'll kick it off with the Guard, seeing as we're here. In the battalion we have a company commander, which is this dude, and we have a commissar, a bolt pistol and bolt pistol and power maul, and just standard. Then we have 3 units of regular guardsmen. This is unit 1. We have a leader, or the sergeant. He has a las pistol and chainsword. We have a special weapons squad, which is represented by this model, and that is going to be an autocannon. We have 1 grenade launcher in the squad, who is this guy, and 1 comm specialist, who is going to be him. And sorry, that's not the right game. So this guy is going to be the Voxcaster. Then we have the second unit, which has, again, all 10 guardsmen. We have the sergeant, who has a chainsword and a las pistol. We have the special guardsman, who has the grenade launcher, and there you have your Voxcaster guardsman. This is the third and final squad of regular guardsmen. It has a heavy weapons squad in the middle, which is a las cannon. The sergeant has a bolt pistol and a chainsword, but the chainsword's hand's broken off. And the special guardsman has a grenade launcher, and that's represented by this model here, who has the grenade launcher on his back. Then the 4th troop is going to be these guys, and these are representing my special infantry. The names just escaped me, very sorry about that. They've all got their normal hotshot las guns, except for this guy, who's got the hotshot volley gun, and the sergeant is equipped with a plasma pistol and a chainsword. Then we move on to the elites, where we have a veteran squad, I should say. We have a sergeant up in front, who is equipped with the las gun. We have, for the 3 specialists, we have a plasma, who's also the Voxcaster dude. We have a melter. We have a flamer, and then you get to equip a heavy flamer as such. We then have 3 regular guardsmen. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 3 regular guardsmen. One's with a shotgun, 2 with las guns, and then we have the special weapons squad, who has the autocannon. Then the final thing is a armoured sentinel, which is unpainted, so it's probably going to die. It has a plasma cannon, the Icarus, no, not the Icarus rocket pod, that's on the other dude, sorry. I've just been talking about the primaris list with the primaris player. And then it's got the heavy missile that can be fired once, and it's also equipped with a chainsword. Now over to the primaris list. This is a Vanguard detachment. It has in it a captain, who's in the bottom left here. Pretty cool custom work. I mean, this is my army, however I am lending it for the purpose of this game. He is equipped with a grav pistol, a power sword, the burning blade, which is a power sword, but it has AP -5, it's alright. And he does have a jetpack, so he can fly. This is a Marine squad, which is the new Primaris Reavers. The sergeant is equipped with the combat blade and the carbine, or the submachine gun. We have 2 submachine gunners behind, and then behind that we have 2 combat blades and heavy bolt pistols. and then behind that we have a company champion. No, not company champion. And then the big guy is the Contemptor Dreadnought, which has the Onslaught Gatling Cannon, the Underslung Gatling Cannon, Dreadnought Power Fist, and an Icarus Rocket Pod. We'll come back to you after deployment. Hello, and welcome back, guys. That was a very, very long break there, but this is going to be turn 1. Both teams, have deployed. The Ultramarines player finished and got first deployment, which was quite strategical, I feel myself, as with the superior force of 1,000,005 guardsmen, it was better to know where he was going and counter-deploy. Well, anyway, this is going to be turn 1. Both players have 6 command points each, represented by that blue and red dice. The red dice will represent the guard, and the blue dice will represent the Ultramarines. 0 victory points each, and a whole bunch of dice. So, scoring conditions for this game will be 1 point for every unit destroyed, 2 points for a elite unit destroyed, and 3 points, for a commander or a HQ, and 4 points for a vehicle. So, guard have got 1 point to be scored there, 1 point to be scored there, 1 point to be scored there, 2 points there, 4 points there, and then nestled in there here we have a 3, and there we also have a 3, whereas over here we have a 2, a 3, a 2, a 4, and then the guard again have another 2 over here. No, 1, over here. So, on to deployment. Over here we have the massive Contemptor Dreadnought, the HQ, which is a Space Marine Captain, Ancient, and the Reavers. That is right in the middle of the board, which opens up quite a lot of options, as you've got the left lane or the right lane, or get murdered down the middle. Then over this side you have the guard list, which has nearly filled the whole deployment zone, which I'm quite shocked about. I'll have to get a proper map soon, but at the frontier we have the first guards unit. This is the one with a heavy stubber, and behind them we have the other normal guards unit. This is the one with the las cannon. Then beside these two units we have the unpainted armoured sentinel, not scout sentinel, and whip round the other side, and we've got along the front we've got the normal guardsman unit, no heavy weapon. Behind them we have the veteran guards unit, which has all the big beefy heavy weapons. And right round the corner here we have the company commander, and nestled in the mix over here, that red dude with the blue hat, we have the commissar. So we'll have a roll off to see who goes first. I think the Ultramarines, yes he's picked up a red dice, so I'll have a grey dice. So we'll roll them off. So Ultramarines got a guard, got 2, Ultramarines got a 3. Ultramarines also get +1, so they get to decide who goes first or second. And he's just mine first. So, come back to you after deployment. After your movement, Hello and welcome back after, yet again, hours of wait. So, everything's just shuffled forward due to the Reavers having a grapnel launcher, is it? They can go straight over terrain, which is what they've done here. The Ancients just wrapped round the terrain behind, and then the captain has jumped over the corner. However, the Redemptor Dreadnought has tried to open up a line of sight onto all this unit. We have checked, and all that he's got in sight is this front unit, and they're the only ones in range. Back unit, he wouldn't be able to check because they're in front of anyway. The only weapon that he's got that is actually in range is the Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon, which has 12 shots. So he's going to use the red dice, I believe. Yes, he is. So 12 dice will go over to dice tray. There you go, you can hear him picking him up. Alright, over to dice tray. So 12 dice, we're hitting on 3s, I believe. Oh, he's dropped one. So remove all those that aren't 3s. We'll move this over here slightly. Yep, so move all the non-3s. So, not very good shooting, I don't think. Oh, might be. Re-roll the 1 because of the captain, I believe, if that's all right. Yes, it is. There you go. So, that many hits. So, the strength is 5, toughness of guardsman is 3, so then you're re-rolling again, mate. So, re-rolling. There you go. I believe all the 3-ups are a hit, and that has AP -1. A guard has a save of 5-up, so I need to get that many 6-ups now, do I? So, let's see. How lucky am I feeling? Sorry for that, we honestly swear that we didn't put any dice rolls. For some reason the camera just cut out. But anyway, here is the results. Very good. 1 save, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guardsmen dead out of that front squad there. Should we take the back or the front? Let's go 3 from the back, 3 from the front. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Don't need the Vox, but it looks cool. But we're gonna have to take it, or no? We'll leave it, and it'll be representing the second guy for the thing. That was hard. Never mind. So that's nearly a unit dead, and that's it for the primary shooting. Over to movement for the guard, and we'll be back when it's done. Right, so movement wasn't that hard. The now nearly dead squad of guardsmen moved up, so they're behind this big piece of cover, trying to hide themselves from that Redemptor Dreadnought, that's the one. The Scout Sentinels run up. The squad stayed the same, except for the Commissar, who's moved back one. And over here there's a whole rush of guards coming around. It looks more orky than guardy because it's just an organised mess, but this unit also has shots off on the Reavers, and he has a shot off on the Contemptor. So does the las cannon, so we'll go with the Armoured Sentinel first. So on the Redemptor. So the Plasma Cannon, I'm going to... do I want to supercharge or do I not? Hell of it. I'm going to just go for a normal one, I think, which means I have a heavy D3, so that's 2. I'm hitting on a 4-up, so I get 1. And then the strength is strength 7, toughness is also 7, I believe. Let's just check. Toughness is 7, so looking for 4 to gain. Get a 3. I'm going to command point reroll because I want this. And that's a 2, sorry, 2. So no hits there. Then the las cannon, the other guardsman. So a las cannon is looking at 48-inch range, which is way in. Then you're looking at heavy 1. So hitting on a 4. Hits. This is the strength 9, so we're looking for 3s to wound. We get a 6, so it definitely wounds. And it's AP -3, which means Dreadnought has a 6-up save. There you go. And it makes it. Damn it. If only I could make him reroll with the command point. And Then we have a heavy stubber, which is going to go onto the unit over there, which is the Reavers. Let's just find the page. There we go. Page found. So, heavy stubber, not on that page, no! So, a heavy stubber, we're going to have to find it quickly. And we're just going to pause and find the heavy. Alrighty, so we found it. So, an autocannon is 48-inch range, so it's obviously in, and I kept calling it a heavy stubby because that's what the model is, but it is actually a autocannon. So we're looking at 2 dice. This is against the Reavers there, and it is line of sight. Doesn't look like it, but they will have a cover bonus because it's half in, half out. So hitting on 4s, both hit, looking good. Then it is strength 7, which is toughness. I believe it's 4, so it's going to be hit wound on 2 anyway. So both wound. And then it is AP -1. So you're looking at 4 up saves. There you go. Get a 6 and a 6. Oof, what a lucky roll. Not very effective shooting this turn. So, coming back to you after the primaris movement. After the primaris move, slap bang in the middle of the board. The Reavers have wrapped straight around here, looking like a charge on the Scout Sentinel, which isn't good. The Redemptor has moved around, and now has line of sight on that big blob over there. So, Captain's just come up behind, maybe going to get a charge off this turn, maybe not, and then the Ancient there in case anybody dies to give them that re-rollable value and to stop anyone from running, which we don't think they will. But we'll come back to you with the shooting. Right, so shooting is going to start off with the Primaris Ancient, and he's hasn't got line of sight on this squad, but he's got line of sight on that squad, so he's going to fire at that squad. So he has got a 1 shot, and he's hitting on 3s. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry, he did hit. And then he's wounding on 3s again, so that's a 4, so he wounds. And then it's AP -1, so I get a save, and so that'll be a 6 up save though, so will we get it? No, so that's a guy dead. Let's clear this out. There you go. So one guy dies, which we can take this guy from behind the cover over here. Oh no. Oh, and I forgot to say at the end of the last turn, these guys did not flee. So that's very good. So then we've got all of these guys who get to shoot, and they're not in range of anybody but the Scout Sentinel. What a surprise. So, moving on to them, we have a Reaver squad over here. That's them. A Reaver squad has, let's find it. Oh, sorry. They have their bolt carbine, which is 24 inches, so that's half range. And it's an assault 2, so that means nothing. So they get 2 dice each. Then you have the bolt pistols. Heavy bolt pistols, sorry, and they get a shot each, and there's 2 of those. So in total we have 8 shots screen on it. So they are hitting on 3s, I believe. So here we go, hitting. Oh, one missed the box. There you go. So what have we got? We've got 2, a 2, a 2. That was a 2, sorry. And a 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So 5 hits. Let's clear these out. There you go. And then the toughness of a armoured sentinel is toughness 6 against your weapons, which all have strength 4, so you're hitting on 5s. Let's see if they hit. So we get 2 hits. I will nick those 2 dice into there. And what AP was it? Sorry, AP -1 on the. So it has a save of a 3-up, so we fail 1. We expend a command point. Reroll that 1. Please be a 5. 4. Oh no, 4. That is a save. Sorry. So there we go. That's that. Now move on to the big boy, who's still only got his big gun in range of anyone that he can see. So he's going to fire all 12 shots into the front unit over there I've got, the white shoulder poultry ones. So let's see what you roll. And we're looking for a 3-ups first. So, are you re-rolling ones? You in range? No, you're not. Okay. So 3-ups. So that fails. That fails. Any 2s? Can you see any 2s in there? So you not knowing I'm speaking to myself, I've got a big shake of the head going on, which is not going to be on camera. That's all you're going to get from him. Sorry. So these are strength 4 against toughness 3, so winning on 3s. So you have, let's just take your misses out, and I'll roll these. It'll be easier. Oh, throwing some. Can't pick them all up. I've got too many dice thrown at me. Why do you do this to me? So how many have we got? So you failed 4, which means there's 8 here. Could knock a squad out pretty much. So we're looking for 6-up saves. Got 1, 2, 2. So 6 guys are gonna die. Right, so now for the charge. Where's the tape measure gone? We've lost the tape measure. He's got a 7-inch charge. Will he make it? Let's have a look. Yes, he will. So I'll move his stuff in now, and we'll come back afterwards. Oh my god, we've got his Overwatch. How bad are we? So, well, I've got it anyway. D3. So 1 shot. Hits on a 6. Misses. Whole bunch good that did. So he's going to move his things in 3 inches. So let's see how he does it. He's going to go, oh, I see what he's doing. So, and then, where's he going with this one? Just outside of 1 inch, and then he's wrapped that one around. Okay, that's interesting. So I wasn't expecting that. Well, anyway, we'll come back after the combat because it's a lot of dice and a lot of hassle. So as you can see, a armoured sentinel gone, and this unit is very cleverly wrapped into this unit over this side, and also the white squad over that side. And has made a screen across, which is kind of handy for both of us, which means obviously he can't shoot me, but I can't shoot him, and especially his combat unit that would have been out in the open, which is kind of a bummer. So now I've got to try and get around this somehow. I'm thinking I'll just leave them there and shoot everyone's last pistols into them and see if I can do any kind of damage, but leave them to prevent that from wiping me out, seeing as he's now 4 points up. But so there'll be no movement, it'll just be shooting, and I'll come back to you after the shooting. So after the guard shooting, the Laz pistols over here managed to kill this guy from the 4 guys left over in that squad, and he only had 2 wounds, so that's kind of good in a way. These guys, not so good. But because I got rid of them, it meant that these guys behind could shoot, and he's left his captain wide out in the open, and we got 1 shot off with a las gun and 1 shot with a supercharged plasma that luckily didn't blow up on his captain, which knocked him down to 3 wounds remaining, knocked 3 off him. And then, oh no, the Dreadnought lost 2. We also managed to get a grenade launcher shot from over there out. So it's so lucky that that front squad got the others out, because we actually got a few wounds done. But we'll come back after the combat phase, and I reckon it's going to be interesting. After the combat phase, this unit of Reavers has absolutely demolished those 4 Guys, only the captain could get shots off. I know he's extremely lucky and got all of them off. And terrible guard saves meant terrible guard saves, and they were gone in an instant. So they are coming up against this squad now, looking good. Seeing his squad doesn't have a flamer. I mean, looking bad. But I suppose because they're all my models, which sounds kind of snobby, but because they're all my models, I'll win either way. My opponent, my friend, even shaking his head. I think he means might be my models, but this is his army for this game. So we'll move on to the next turn, and after movement, most of the most of the Space Marine / Ultramarine lists in the middle. So most of it's also staring down the big blob of guard there, which is kind of good, seeing as there's still 4 guards at the front from the 1 unit. So all this is going to have to get through those 4 before it can get to the GC back unit, which is the good unit. And these guys have moved, not to their full, but they have moved up, so they're outside of an inch. And we'll come back after the shooting. Very successful shooting phase. Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Basically, the front 2 managed to take 3 guardsmen out. This guy used his rockets in his chest, or his nipple launchers, to take out the other guy, and then everything else unloaded into the back unit. I think he got 9 off with his Onslaught Gatling and 1 with his Icarus rocket pod, which was okay. And then over here we have got a squad of guard, which has lost 3 people, so it's now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left in it. Oh, hang on. Never mind. Took the wrong dude out. You didn't see anything. Charge. Well, Space Marines rolling a 12, I think it was. So they wrapped right round. The guard managed to take 1 out, and it was with the las cannon. How that operates at close range, not a clue. But as a guard player, I'm actually thinking of just conceding before this, because I've lost 2 units of guard, which is 2 points. I've lost a walker, which is 4 points. They're not going to survive much longer. So I've already got 6, and that would make it 7. And he's got, how many points has he got? He's got 2, 3, 4. And then that makes 8. And then 3 there makes 11. So I haven't got the firepower anymore to take anything out that could close the gap. So I'm going to shake on it, and that will be game, unfortunately. So first ever battle report. It's a loss. But oh well. Come back hopefully soon with another battle report. If not, I'll be it's because I can't stand the defeat. But there's my death pile. There's their death pile. Maybe there was a bit too much terrain, or maybe I just didn't bring a good list. I just thought it'd be a fun first list to bring. I think it was, let's count it. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, and then 47. So 47 guardsmen against 5 reavers, 1 captain, 1 ancient, 1 dreadnought. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 models. So 47 versus, I've forgotten it already. So 47 versus 8. And unfortunately, 47 loses. Pretty bad odds, but I'll speak to you next time. See you later, guys. Bye.